Hey, what's up y'all? It's your girl Avelinia Cross. In today's video, we are going to be doing some planning and prepping because I do my planning and prepping on Mondays instead of Sundays because we are always very busy on the weekend. So trying to find time to get in any time to actually sit and focus and think during the weekend is very difficult for me, so I like to do it preferably on Mondays. So you guys are going to be joining me on our day together, and we're going to be getting ready for the upcoming week. And because this is a whole new month, we're going to be getting ready for the month. And just in case you're like, but we're already starting into July, that's totally okay because sometimes that happens. That's just life. We can't always try to plan ahead of time when we're busy between work, business, kids, spouses, all of the things. It happens like that. So come along with me today and yeah, let's go. Hi. Yeah? Okay. Okay. So one of the first things that I like to do during the day, first off, is I like to make sure that once we've all had breakfast and we get ready for the day, I like to try to get the kids out because if I don't burn out their energy throughout the day, first thing in the morning, the time that I get to kind of think and focus is like almost non-existent. The girls are not sleeping together. My boys are constantly asking me to play video games or something like that. And so I don't mind those things, but hey, if you're trying to minimize as much screen time as possible, then you gotta do the work and run and walk the kids. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna go walk at the lake for a bit so we get some nice scenery and then possibly getting a treat, and hopefully by about 11ish the kids will be like tired and calm, and then I'll be able to have my little bit of peace. So let's go have some fun. Hey guys, you guys ready to go to the park? Come on, let's go. We're going to the park.
Mom.
We're going to the park, sir.
Nyla doesn't want to go either.
Lily, you don't want to go to the park? Yeah, we're gonna go. Come on. This is what we're doing. Let's go. So this is some hair milk that I originally got to use to try on my hair. This is from Carol's Daughter. It was okay for my hair. My hair naturally is really thick, so I need a lot of product in my hair if I want to do the wet and go. But it's actually working really good for my girls' hair because their hair is actually thinner and it works a lot nicer. And all it just needs to do is be wet and then it can go. Like my hair naturally needs just a lot more. So but this is really good in case you have your baby has mixed hair or has ringlet curl hair and you want something really nice and soft to not dry their hair out but just like do some waves and curls, then it works out really, really good. All right, you ready to go? Yeah. All right, so before we go on a walk, I want to make sure that I grab a shake because as you guys know, we're typically the ones who forget to eat because why? We are busy feeding kids and everyone else and making sure the bags are ready and getting them ready and all that. So instead of making myself breakfast in the morning, I like to just have my shake because it has the most nutrition. I can throw in a bunch of vegetables and it's just a full meal replacement, so it works out for me and it's really convenient. It works out with my lifestyle because I'm just always so busy and a lot of times I do forget to eat because my focus is on the kids. And so building this into a daily routine is nice because now the kids get to help me and live this healthy lifestyle and I'm teaching them those healthy habits as well. Got it? Now we're gonna get this finished.
I got another.
Okay, good job.
Mom, no. You need to put two.
Yeah, we're gonna put this too. Go ahead. There. Yep, we gotta put a lot. Yeah. That's a lot, but that's good. Nope, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. No more. Yeah.
I like it.
You like it? Good, I'm glad. Okay. All right. Don't spit the... Girl, bye.
No.
Don't spit the spinach in... All right, let's take it off. Yeah, you want to try it now? Okay.
No, I will put it down.
Okay, we gotta put the lid on it. Hold on, let me twist it. Yep. All right, now you can try it.
Clean it.
Yeah, I'll clean that. You get to try that. Is it good? Yeah?
I put it down.
Okay, let me see. Okay. Mommy have her shake now? Yeah. No? Yeah, I need my shake now. Thank you, ma'am. That's mine. I share it with you, but this is mine, remember? So get your green lid. Alright, you guys, so we got our shake. Yeah, my little assistant helped me get down. So now it's time for us to go and get in our vlog. Let's go. Alright, and before I get really quick, definitely always have your smartwatch ready when you are going to go and start your day and get in some walking, especially. This thing comes in so handy, not just for exercising, but I actually really love it because it syncs with my schedule. So I originally was trying to plan my schedule from my planner, and obviously the difficulty with that when you have kids is you can't always open your planner and look at it because you got to hold the child, right? So I switched all of my like schedules and meetings and appointments and all of that onto my Google Calendar, and it syncs very nicely on my Samsung Galaxy Watch. So love it for that. And there's so many other features on it. So when I do actually get in a workout or if I go running, I also make sure to do the tracking feature so it tracks my steps. I can listen to my audiobooks for my mental health and growth, and I just really, really love this, and even helps you track your sleep. So I'm not done testing out and figuring out all the features for this thing because there's a whole lot, and you can download even more apps too, but I really, really love using this thing for that. So it's fully charged. Now we're ready. So one of the things that I really like about this lake is because there's a lot of good scenery. Can you push her? There we go. You push her.
And then you see neighbors like, who are these people?
Alright, you guys, so now that the kids are all settled and I got a little bit of focus and alone time, I like to go ahead and sit at my desk and I'll pull up my Google Calendar so that way I can look at my business calendar and our family calendar to make sure nothing's completely overlapping that I can't do, and then make sure anything that's really important that's going on specifically for this week, I will write them down in my planner and do a brain dump on any tasks or things that I feel like are important that need to get done for this week too, and then I will sit and prioritize those and map out when I'm going to do them. Now, this just helps me get a lot more clarity and also helps me figure out specifically what I'm going to do versus having one very big long to-do list, which I used to do all the time, and it was just always so defeating. So I like to make sure I put at least 3 focus tasks a day for home and 3 focused tasks a day for business. And sometimes I can get it all done and other times I can't, and it's kind of just what it is because hey, life happens. But I like to have the reference in my Google Calendar because if I'm not able to sit down and plan because of kids and life, I have everything to still all digitally in my Google Calendar ready for me to view. Now, another reason why I love using the Google Calendar is because it syncs with me and my husband's phones as far as when it comes to family planning and bills, just so we can see what is due and when. And I can set things that are on repeat, routines, lifestyle, and you can create multiple calendars. So I do all within one email, so I can color code and all of that. And it's a lot easier for me visually to see any events or things that are going on. So that way I can do my best to make sure nothing overlaps. And whenever I adjust that, my husband can see it, and vice versa. Whenever he puts his work schedule in the family calendar, I can see that too and plan around for those days with the family. And as far as business goes, I really love it too using for businesses because whenever I do collaborations, I can just add that person's email to the event of when we're going to do the video or whatnot, and any keynotes or things that we want to talk about or any questions that I want to ask during my plan and chat lives. If you guys follow me on Instagram for that, I like to keep all of those details in there in questions, so that way me and the person that I'm collaborating with can see that. So definitely consider using Google Calendar in your lineup. Alright, so now that all the planning for the most part is done for the week, after doing some grocery shopping, I like to go ahead and go all the berries washed. And so I'm dumping the blueberries into a strainer because it's just easier, or sometimes when I'm feeling lazy, I just put the whole container under the faucet and just let it run. But this is easier and the holes are a lot better. So I like to do this with my blueberries. And then once I'm finished rinsing them, just kind of move them around a little bit to make sure if there's any bad blueberries that might have been in there that I didn't see when I picked them at the grocery store. But give them a good wash, pick out any bad berries, and then put them on the towel so this way they can air dry out. And that way anything that was on them from the store is now off. I have not used a cleaning solution before. I'm sure I'll probably try some of them because I've been looking at them, but right now I'm just water. I'm a little bit more simple of a girl when it comes to that. Now, these strawberries, I was so excited because here in California, where we live, it's farm area kind of, but these fresh came from the farm, fresh picked, and they're so big. This one was as big as my hand, and my son was so fascinated by it. But there's these guys that are just on the street, there's from farm workers who are selling the strawberries that are fresh picked. So it's just a great way to make sure you're getting really fresh fruit that I really love and enjoy. And it might seem like a whole lot, but when you have 4 kids and you and your husband are also eating healthy, these berries and stuff go. This is normally one of the first things that goes in our house. And so a flat of berries is about $14 here, which it comes out to about the same price as in store. But again, the biggest difference is the size and also the freshness, which you kind of can't beat, but it's all a preference. I just really love fresh berries and like to make sure that they get all clean because we like to eat them. Here, throw this out.
You wash that one?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, so these.
Wait, are you really sure you wash them?
Yeah. Do you want to wash them? Go! Mop that floor. Hurry up.
I've already done it.
Anybody else, kids, as soon as you finish putting these out after they've been washed and you're trying to dry them, you got kids just waiting for you to leave so they could try to snag them, and then by the time you get back, all of the fruit that you bought for the week is gone because you got kids that eat them. Yeah. So I have no advice or tips or anything to help you with trying to manage that aside from what you just seen me doing. But that's just kind of what it is. But you have to count the plus side, the fact that it's not candy. Candy is for sure something we really don't keep in the house. And if there is some candy, it's for very, very special, specific things. And get your finger away from the fruit. But yeah. It's just kind of what it is. But again, at least it's fresh fruit and not a bunch of junk food.
Wait, where's your
Alright, so now that all of the berries are for the most part pretty dry, I like to put them all in one Tupperware container. Now the blueberries, you don't got to do much. Once they're dried up, it's all ready and set to go. And then the strawberries, however, I like to make sure that before I put them in the bucket, I cut off the stems and also, or the little leaves. I don't know if those are called stems or leaves, but I call them stems. But I like to cut those off, and so that way the kids can just go ahead and eat it. And then also the same for me. It's just a lot easier. I can go in and eat it without having to worry about having to deal with the stem and also dealing with little leaves from the kids putting in their mouth and not liking it and spitting it out somewhere. This is just a lot easier and prevents any cleanup in random places because the kids get to grab it, they get to eat it, and then just enjoy it. And the same for me. And it's a lot easier already having them washed and prepped, and it just makes life so much easier for me. And so yeah, that is it. I love having it all set up like this, and it just makes it so nice and convenient this way. And whenever we're ready to eat berries, I just take a scoop, like a 1-cup scoop, or my purple container, which represents fruit for me, because I use the container system whenever I meal prep, and it just makes life so much easier. Just take that scoop, fill it up with all the berries that's in here, and then that is it. Now I do like to kind of flip them around a little bit just to make it all pretty and even like that. So yeah, you guys, thanks for planning and prepping with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Now I will talk to you guys later. Have a great week. Bye.